Yeah, Seb, what's the mood in the squad like at the moment? Obviously, 3 games to go and finals still in play, but getting, a tough act.
People are not too happy about not getting 3 points to Central Coast, but the mood today, everybody's more like, let's just get through it, get 9 points out of the 3 games and move on.
What's Griff's message been off the back of a Central Coast draw, which was a game you guys played well in for significant stretches?
More to play like the first 30 minutes, to keep that going and try play for that 90 minutes.
Macarthur coming up on the weekend. You've beaten them once and had a draw with them. What were your takeaways from those 2 games against them?
That they're a strong side, and that it's not going to be an easy game. We just got to keep playing our game, and then hopefully the rest will take care.
How have you found this season on a personal level? Obviously, you got a couple of minutes of the back end of last season, but this season you've featured prominently throughout the year. How have you found it, and what are some of the biggest takeaways you've had from it?
I'm really happy to play majority of the games. Missed some through injury, but Griff and Drill at the start trusted me, and it's been I've just been loving it, playing with everyone.
What's been the message from Griffiths around your personal game? I think he said earlier in the season he kind of said that he wanted you to back yourself in and back your talents. What has he told you?
Just to play how I play in NPL, just with freedom. Don't worry about mistakes and just play how I normally play. Score goals and create goals.
How have you found playing alongside Tags, not just on field, but also during training as well? What has he been saying to you?
He's just been giving me tips, movements. He's a good role model for not just me, all the other young players.
Tags is someone he's obviously known for putting the ball in the back of the net, but in terms of his link-up play, his movement, he's very good at that. And what has he taught you around, how to move, how to get into position, and how to, I guess, create space for others?
Just not to make runs just for yourself. Make a run and it will open space for someone else, and then eventually you'll get the goal.
The second goal of the season on the weekend. What does it mean to you to be able to score for the same club that you grew up watching, that your dad scored so many goals for?
It's the best feeling, scoring. Scoring in general is just such a good feeling, but scoring for the club on the A-League is just another level.
Have you told your dad you're hunting his goals record for the club?
He keeps on telling me I got another 100 to go, but we'll see one day.
What does Bobby say to you in terms of, does he talk to you post-game? Does he kind of offer advice, or does he kind of just leave that for the coaching staff?
No, we'll watch the game back together, and then he'll tell me what I need to do better, what was good, what was not so good, and then I'll try to bring that into the next game.
Have you ever watched kind of footage of him, kind of watched it back at your age now to see what he was kind of doing? Do you try and take some of what he did in those NSL games into your current game?
Yeah, especially the goal scoring, but back then it looked a lot easier than now.
Seb, when you're watching those games with your dad, you're not shy of an opinion yourself. How heated do those conversations get? Do you always take his advice on board or not?
Not always. I'll always talk back, and then he'll just complain, saying I always talk back, and then he'll end it there. He's like, you don't want my advice anymore, whatever.
Excellent. A bit tense in the household.
Yeah.
Without dismissing the rest of this season, of course, looking ahead to next season, what are your sort of aims and objectives in terms of next year?
Or obviously to make the top 6. We really should be in the top 6. We've let it sort of slip this year by a few not so good performances, but definitely top 6.
And just finally, mate, would you happen to have a particularly favourite Australian animal that you'd like to tell us about?
Possum. Possum's my favourite.